I got intense messages in the shower, so we'll dry my hair soon. So a message, again, another one, it's just down, it's pouring down, it's just amazing, is, the spiritual books that we've all read, no matter how many years, this is including me, these are all the notion of we are one, you have to feel compassion for others, empathy for others, all that teaching, how can I say this, is not for empaths. How can I explain this? It's basically not made for empaths. This is made for all humans, excluding those that already empathy and compassion is part of their essence. It's awakened already. It's already an awakened version. So as empaths and light workers, that version of us is already awakened. So when you get into the spiritual teachings, what happens is, as an empath, you want to connect even more, and you start to do the healing. And the problem with that is that it's kind of like you start to amplify that, and you want to do more of it, but it's harming. So a lot of these teachings are of no benefit for the empath souls, the light workers that are here, because this is their essence. They are already awakened to it. This is to awaken others. So for example, like the book The Secret, this is what I got in the shower. The book The Secret is great because it became for everyone to tap into, even empaths. However, there is more to understand. This is just the tip of the iceberg, but it was a way to awaken humanity to the truth, right? Now, bear with me. Then you go deeper than The Secret. You get into so much more than just The Secret. It's just the tip of the iceberg. For empaths, when we get in the healing journey, what happens is we start to want to help even more, to be there even more, and that depletes and drains us. So a lot of the messages I keep receiving and have been receiving forever is drop the healing. These are not for you, okay? You already empathize. You already have compassion for others. And so the guilt in guilt starts to build up when you start to feel that, wait, I'm not being empathetic, I'm not being forgiving, I'm not being all this, but all this stuff is not for you. It's for the humans that are completely asleep and haven't awakened to their truth, to the truth of their essence, which is the divine spark within us. So as empaths, all that language is harmful for us more than helpful, because we need to rein our energy in, okay? We need to learn how to decipher different energies, who's willing, who's able, who isn't. We don't have to do the forgiving thing. There's a whole thing about that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that is not for the empath, because it destroys us, because we're already an extreme on the other side of love and kindness in the human world, and that just pulls us over the edge, where now it becomes more painful and causes more suffering because of the guilt and the shame and the self-judgment. Like, oh my God, that person needed help and I wasn't there for them. There's something wrong with me. My purpose is to help and to heal, right? So we're overboard, which is not the case. We're supposed to be learning something completely different, and it's not that. It's not those spiritual books. Those spiritual books are great for the first awakening, to be like, wait a minute, I'm remembering who I am. Wait a minute, I have limiting beliefs. Wait a minute. And then we have to, that's why this group is very important. That's why me and Mel are very picky about who comes in and who gets this information, because it's really very precious, and it's very different, the information that is being given here. And it's for those who've done the healing and are still feeling depleted, because that is not the path for us. So this is what I'll be sharing a lot of, and according to everything I've read, I'm like, oh my God, that's why. Are these beliefs in there? This is part of the 3D. These are the teachings, right? There's all this teachings, like every direction. There's a new healing modality, healing technique. It's all trying to reach different people, and it's beautiful. But these healing modalities and healing techniques and the learnings of feel empathy, feel deeply, feel with others, show compassion, do forgiveness. This is what empaths anyway do. So by all this teaching, to keep learning that, oh, it's still not enough, just please understand this is not for you. These books, these teachings are not meant for you, are meant for the people who are sleepwalking still, hoping to wake them up so that they can move past these books and teachings and healing. And the word healing, that's not what we're meant to do here. That's not the purpose. Anyway, so this was a message. I hope this is making sense. I need to go blow dry my hair. I just had to share this before it disappears. Not that it would, because I've been hearing this for years, but I couldn't remember after the shower. I was like, God, remind me, please. And then I remembered to share this. So anyway, I love you all. Tell me how this resonates with you, if this makes sense. All right, take care.